I finally got my sound fixed. Let's talk about it. I was supposed to get a TRS to TRS, not a TRS to TRRS patch cable. Difference being the TRRS is for what's it called? Phones. Not for a camera to a microphone. That's for a microphone to a phone, which changes things. I'll stab myself there. But because of that and other factors, me being busy yesterday, I got to sleep late. I woke up early, and then I fell back asleep before I could check my trades. I think I checked them on my phone, then went to sleep anyway because I was like, okay, it's not like I can go trade them. And I was a little sleep deprived, and I got work tonight, so I don't want to be late because I fell asleep during the day because I was up too early to trade. But I'll show you the setup here in a second. But yeah, it's messed up. I don't know if I should voice over it or not. Kind of just me like rambling, and it's gonna be the exact same thing I'll show you here. It's gonna make a lot more sense because I'll be able to explain it with audio, obviously. I'm just getting these ready to put in my camera bag. Make my life a little easier. But yesterday, I think I mentioned it, maybe I didn't. I went to Best Buy again, getting external hard drive to store all. That one was really cheap. It was only like $69 to be honest. It's 2 terabytes. It's nice. Yeah. Real nice. Alright, let me show you these charts, bro. So if you remember from yesterday, I was so there's our range we were talking about yesterday, and we marked it up right here. A range is when the market's moving sideways. It doesn't really have a set direction yet of going up or down. So I marked it with these green lines. I said when it breaks out of this range to the top or to the bottom, we will take a sell if it breaks to the bottom and a buy if it breaks to the top, right? And here, let me extend that line a little better so it's a little more clear and defined as to where we broke out of our zone. So there was a break right here at time zones at the bottom. It says Friday, May 23rd at 6 a.m. So 6 a.m. our time, right, is what Eastern Standard Time? 8. And that's when the stock market opens. So that's called New York Open. This move happened on the New York Open. Right? And if you watch the New York Open or the London Open, London and New York open and closings are the most volatile, where the most money is made. Because how often do you hear about Tokyo traders or New Zealand traders? You don't. It's not like, yeah, there's traders there, yeah, there's people that trade over there, but it's not as common. When you think of stocks and you think of trading, you think of New York. You might even think London, but for me, it was always New York, Wall Street, you know. So when New York opens, money's moving, that's when we're trading, and that's exactly what this setup capitalized off of. Like I said, my broker They approved me this morning for both of them. It's gonna be Awanda and Interactive Brokers. Those are gonna be my 2 brokers. That's gonna be who I work with. Oh, hold up. Let's you can stabilize it in different ways, just like that. Huh? Yeah. Wanda and them are gonna be my brokers. But did I make money off of this? No, because I didn't have my my broker wasn't ready. I didn't have money in there. Did I demo trade it? No. But would I have demo traded it? Yes. We have the setup right here. And if you want to like get a, and this is where it comes into a more of a gambling instead of a, I know it's gonna go up, right? My method, right, has these buy signals, sell signals that show up all the time. They even show up in a range when you're going sideways, which is not the best to play, but if you want to, you know, like let's say you're it's London, because you could have caught that buy earlier in the London session when you saw this long come in, right? That long London session, let me take it. The chances of it changing again during the session, not likely, because it's a volatile session. If it throws you something, it's going to be pretty solid. So if we look back at that, instead of getting our 6 o'clock entry, it would have been a like 4 in the morning entry, which is I think London close. Maybe. I gotta double check that. I don't want to give you misinformation. But that's definitely London time. Around there. I remember I used to trade London session. I think London Open is like midnight for me. I'm in PST. So it was like midnight, 11 a.m. was London Open. Yeah. And another thing I was saying, I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, I thought of it again today, was it only takes 100 houses. 100 house deals. And you don't have to actually purchase these houses. You're just going to be the middleman that gets them under contract and sells them to the buyer, right? Do I have a community of buyers? No. Do I put myself in a place that has a community of buyers? Yes, that's what I did. Because I'm not real estate guru over here who knows all these buyers. But there's a guy out here who has a real estate group and it's only like $20 a month. I'm going to pay that $20 a month any day. If you're scared to spend money, you're never going to make money, right? How much money did I spend on camera equipment in the last 2 days? Almost 300. Am I getting that money back right now? No. But I'm getting that money back in jewelry that I'm selling. And how did I get that jewelry? Oh, I had to put money down. I had to buy the jewelry first, then to sell it. I had to take the initial risk. If you never take a risk, you're not going anywhere. And that same thing comes to trading, because you're putting your money in an account, and then you're going to click a button, and you're going to wait. And no amount of demo trading is going to get you ready for that. Because it's always different when you have that real money. Demo trading is gonna help you get in the motion of like, okay, I can be correct. The second you put that money in, it's real, and now you're like, cool, I made 100. Let's trade again. No, motherfucker, don't trade again. You made your percent for the day. Follow your trade plan. But I gotta get ready for this interview. In like 30 minutes. That was my little rant I wanted to go on. Oh, what did I do to my ankle? It's been complaining at me since Monday, bro. Learning verbiage. Getting better. I said, why not document me on the call, capping about every single thing. If you think you should be honest with an employer, I don't know who taught you that. You ain't never gonna get a job in this age. I see all this, everyone's out here complaining about, oh, I can't land a job and I've got such and such degree. But I was like, dude, I think you're being too honest. I'm sorry. Yep. No job for Muse. here's what it is. More time to focus on the videos, the trading. In the last clip, I was packing up for work. And could you believe who forgot to plug in the mic when they got to work? This guy. So here I am. So I just talked for, I'll probably do another voiceover because I keep forgetting. It's pretty chill. Like, my shift in particular is some of you might be like, oh my goodness, why would you ever do a 72-hour shift? Well, I don't have to work the rest of the week. Like, the rest of the week I'm out here, either I look for a second job or I do this. I scout for houses and try to record the process of me getting to $1 million. That was a really good strawberry. I think it's a sign. But yeah, I work 72 hours on the weekend. Oh, I gotta call bro back. Right here, me and my business partner got to talking. I don't quite remember what he was telling me, but it was some sauce. It was some legalese, law stuff. Pretty sure credit, whatnot. Go ahead and enjoy this music. Up, did some video editing. Didn't get too much footage of that because the camera was connected, doing downloads.